Hey guys, this is Ryan doing another movie review because I realized I haven't done one in a while, and I'm really sorry about that. I've just been busy with school and the holiday season coming up. I haven't had that much time to do a review. But since it's snowing and there's like 20 inches of snow on the ground out here, I figured I'd start back up and review a shot-on-video movie from the 1980s. Now, back in the 80s, like towards mid-80s to maybe very early 90s, there was this entire wave of shot-on-video movies that were being, distributed to mom-and-pop video stores across the country. And they were very popular with the horror genre. Blood, Coal, Video Violence, Wood Chipper Massacre, Splatter Farm, and this movie are some of the most popular. And it's definitely one of my favorites, and it's Cannibal Campout. Now, Cannibal Campout is also directed by John McBride, and John McBride has a YouTube channel, YouTube user, Pollen Facts. I definitely recommend to look him up and check out his YouTube channel. He seems like a really nice guy. He has trailers and some music videos up of his movies, and he seems like a nice guy. But this is his first movie, and he also directed Wood Chipper Massacre, a movie called Feeders, and he did a lot of stuff with the Polonia Brothers, Hellgate, House of Scream 2, Splatter Beach. So he's done a lot of stuff with the Polonia Brothers and by himself. This was his first movie, and in my opinion, it's his best. The plot is pretty simple. You have a bunch of high school friends going up to the middle of the woods to go camping for the weekend, and they're being stalked by these crazy mutant, well, not really mutant, but they're being stalked by these crazy cannibalistic brothers who live in the woods, and they have this, obsession to not eat junk food. I guess it's because on the back of the box it says they honor a deathbed promise to their mother never to eat junk food again, and that drives them to become cannibals. So basically, it's about these kids being stalked and killed off by these cannibals. It's a pretty simple story. It's not. You've probably seen that a lot. Hill Survives and all that stuff, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and but it is a good movie. I really like this movie. It's definitely my favorite, one of my favorite of the shot-on-video films. And John McBride does a nice job. He also acted in the movie along with a bunch of other people. And the cannibals in the movie did a really nice job, especially the one played by Richard Marcus. He's kind of like a wisecracking kind of. He's the best of the cannibals. He did a very well. He did a very good job. You can definitely tell he was enjoying playing the part, but he did a very good job. And there's also this other cannibal who's kind of like the Leatherface kind of the bunch. He wears kind of like a helmet, and he has like a jumpsuit, and he walks. You can definitely tell he's influenced by Leatherface and Michael Myers and all that. And the one thing that this movie, I think, why this movie is a cult favorite is because of the gore. The gore in this movie is very, very well done. For the budget they had, and, shooting on a camcorder, the gore is really well done. You have a lot of great sequences, like on the back here. Got a guy who gets a nice axe to the face, and John McBride's character gets his intestines ripped out. And so you get a lot of good gore sequences, very well done. And you also got a nice, but I probably can't see it, but one character gets his throat slit with a machete. A lot of great, well done gore sequences, fitting for no money. I don't think they had any budget at all. But, and the acting's not that good. But again, it's an 80s shot-on-video movie. What do you expect? Anybody who looks at this movie and gives it a negative review because of the acting is missing the point of this movie. This is not to be judged acting-wise. This is to be judged, you know, it's gore. It's a gore. It's a splatter film. You don't judge these kind of movies for acting quality, or writing, script, or direction, or whatever. But directing wise, John McBride did a nice job. It's got some interesting camera work, particularly a scene where they're driving to the camp and there's a shot of like it's not really, you know, it's not, you know, Oscar winning, but it's like a shot of like, you know, the van going by, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But the camera work I thought was pretty interesting. With a camcorder, they did a nice job making the most of it. And the actors, I mean, they did a pretty good job. You could tell they were having a fun time doing this. And like I said, the cannibals, I thought all of them were enjoyable, and I liked the woods location. I thought it was pretty good, and the whole idea of it being shot on video, I guess you could say it kind of gives it a documentary kind of feel to it. I know they did a lot of movies try to do the documentary kind of. This does too. It has the gimmick in the beginning, which John McBride talks about on the commentary here. It wasn't based on a true event at all. And you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre did the same thing, and Last House on the Left. So a lot of movies try to pull off that gimmick, but they tried here, but according to the commentary, it wasn't. And this DVD put out by Can Motion Pictures is very good. You got a making-of documentary, trailers, deleted scenes, interviews, a commentary with John McBride and Mark Polonia, a color booklet, which is pretty interesting, with a little personal memo by John McBride. There's the disc. And you have also some behind-the-scenes gore footage. So you have some cool special features. And I really do like how Can Motion Pictures is putting out a lot of these old shot-on-video films. They did Wood Chipper Massacre, John McBride's other movie, which they put out some features for that, and Splatter Farm and all that. They're putting out a lot of them. But, so the DVD is good. You can get this. I haven't seen it in that many stores. I got this on BarnesandNoble.com for like $9. So I get it off, you know, CD Universe and Amazon and all that. But you can get it off a lot of websites, but I haven't seen that many stores. But yeah, Cannibal Campout's definitely one to check out. I love it. If you're put off by some reviews, because I know people really don't really care that much for it, but give this one a chance. It's a really good shot-on-video horror film, and if you're into these kind of movies, and if you like making movies like I do, and you want to break into the, you know, directing business, this is definitely, I mean, the effort that they put into this is very noticeable, and to me, that's what's special about this movie, is that it was made with pretty much no money, with no real acting. I mean, they weren't really professionals, and guerrilla style, but it's a cult classic now, and that was pretty inspiring, you know, to anybody who wants to break into the business. This is, you know, this is a pretty good example. You know, you can make a movie and get it distributed, so we thank John McBride for that. So definitely recommend you check out Cannibal Campout, and check out his other movie, Wood Chipper Massacre, also pretty good movie, and I'll have another review up in a couple of days, maybe in a week or so. And if I don't get another review up in time for Christmas, I want to wish you all a happy holiday season and a happy new year. And we'll see you when I see you.